interesting contest between these two teams. We've got the floodlights on here and a special atmosphere is cooking up underneath them. With me in the commentary box is Tony Gregg, who had a look at the pitch earlier. Tony, how do you see it playing?
Well, thanks, Jonathan. The pitch will be very fast with plenty of bounce, so the fast bowlers and wrist spinners should particularly enjoy bowling on it. There's also plenty of runs out there if the batsmen can get themselves accustomed to the pace. I would certainly fancy steaming in on this pitch, as it should be pretty lively.
The captains are about to make the crucial toss, so let's get down there and see who wins. Correct call, and it looks like they're going to field. They can grab a couple of early wickets. The decision will be vindicated. There's a capacity crowd here waiting expectantly for play to begin.
These two batsmen need to occupy the crease and see off the new ball to establish a good pattern.
That's raced away to the fence.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced it.
That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
Well, quite simple. He gave the batsman too much room there. 4 runs.
Great timing on the shot. A big slog and 6.
Absolutely effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
That was a very confident shot. Beautiful timing.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
Pure timing. Glorious shot. They're appealing. That was really tight, so the umpire's calling for the TV replay. Let's have a look at that again.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
There's the signal. He's safe. Great stroke play.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced it back.
That was a very confident shot. 5 off the over. Gone.
A slight fumble, but safely pounced.
Let's take a look at that. That's beautiful play. The ball coming right out of the middle of the bat. He's cleared the infield with that one. He picked the length really early there. Another over gone. Put it down. You'll be disappointed not to have held on to that one. He really looked in good nick today.
And a cracking shot that one. He looks in.
He's hit that very hard.
That was a cracking shot. He really got into position beautifully there.
Found the gap with precision.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
He was onto that in a flash. That's the end of another over. Timed that to perfection. He's found the gap. The crowd really enjoyed that one.
Test matches.
What a beautiful stroke. That's gone many a mile.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
The crowd really enjoyed that. that again. Oh, great shot.
He's doing that an almighty one. 6 runs.
Oh, he really laid into that one.
That was a really classy shot. And he's got away with it. What a superb shot. Launches for another 6.
Wonderful shot. He hit right through it and it's disappeared out of the ground.
That was a confident shot. Really quick scoring here. Very expensive over. And there, they simply can't get it away. Out, caught. Let's have a look at that from another angle. So, new batsman at the crease. Completely beaten outside the off. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out. Let's have a look at that again. So, left hand, right hand pairing at the crease now. That was still going up as it cleared the fence.
Wonderful shot. He hit right through it and it's disappeared out of the ground.
That was a very confident shot. Great stroke play. That might clear the road. It has.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
The fielder hardly had a chance to move. He really struck that beautifully.
Well, I reckon that's demoralising for the bowler, but it needs to bounce back quick.
Well, he's playing to the crowd now. Very expensive over.
He's batted really well out there. It's been a really good knock.
He looks very pleased. Great timing.
Wonderful shot. He's hit that way into the middle of next week.
That was a confident shot. It's gone down. The fielding team may regret that.
It's a well-known fact that catchers win matches.
Well, that's a cracking shot. That's 4 more.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. 12 off the over. Four runs.
Well, you really can't give this player that run of room outside the off stump. That's for everyone.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. Big shout. Good.
There's always been debate about wicketkeepers and who in fact should be selected in the top teams. I was lucky. The England selectors picked
A big slog. And 6.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
That's a real crowd pleaser. Well, that's wonderful time.
Well, that's what you should expect if you bowl like that on this pitch.
Big mistake giving this batsman width like that. The crowd really enjoyed that one. Well, that's a cracking shot. That was 4 the moment it left the bat.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
He just can't afford to give a batsman that kind of width in these conditions. Oh, great shot. He watched that onto the bat. Perfect.
Smashing shot. Really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
Very expensive over. Immaculate timing. That was a shot right out of the coaching line.
Wonderful shot. He's hit that way into the middle of
Angle. He's played that beautifully. That was a mighty hit.
He might not have been quite to the pitch, but continued with the shot anyway and hit it miles.
There's his century.
This has been an emphatic inning so far, that's for sure.
Let's have a look at that from another angle. Well, that's a cracking shot. Beautifully timed. He's got hold of that.
Oh, super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Hit over the ball, way forward.
What a massive shot. Right out of the ground. We won't see that again. He hit that with great power. And he's got away with it. And what's the umpire going to say about this one? That's out. That could be a vital breakthrough.
Well, they got themselves into a right mess there and paid the price.
Let's have a look at the action replay. Plenty of pressure on the new batsman now. Well, that's a cracking shot. Beautifully timed. That was still going up as it cleared the fence.
That's confidence for you. He must really fancy his chances today.
He hit that with great power. That's a big hit. It's 6.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
Drop ball. He's got the edge. That brings the innings to a close. He's getting a polite round of applause as he makes his way to the pavilion. That's well played.
Everything was in the right place there. He fairly raced to the boundary.
Batsmen are looking for 2. Beautifully timed. That's 6. Magnificent shot to get off the mark.
He got everything absolutely right there. He was rewarded with 6 runs.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. Oh dear, that's hurt a bit. Well, that's wonderfully timed. That's raced away for 4.
Wonderful shot. He really punished the bowler there.
A bit rubbish, but it's 4 more.
He lifted that way over the infield really well.
Batsman coming back for 2.
No ball.
1 ball to Sundries. He just drifted onto leg stump there and got punished. It's crazy to bowl no balls with this new rule about the free hit.
Super shot again. He's got into a perfect position for that shot. Head over the ball, way forward.
The crowd really enjoyed that one. That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. That's raced away to the boundary.
Smashing shot. Really magnificent. I'd pay money just to come and see that again.
Batsman coming back for 2. Let's take a look at that from another angle. Beautifully timed. 4 all the way.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
Oh, he's dropped it. Very good timing. Found the gap there. That raced away for 4.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
He was onto that in a flash. Thin edge. Batsman coming back for a second. Now he needs to get his head down again and aim for the next landmark.
That's been a fine innings.
Top quality shot. That'll be 4 more. Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowlers, there really is no margin for error.
Lovely shot, right out of the meat of the bat. Pure time, glorious shot.
Well, you really can't give this player that kind of good out.
It's in the air. Out, caught. And from another angle. That's just the kind of shot that makes the fielding captain tear his hair out. Very unlucky. That clattered into the hoardings. Great timing. The bowler looks most unimpressed with it. That clattered into the hoardings. And another 4.
Well, the bowler won't like that too much.
That was a really classy shot. Batsman coming back for a second. Very well played. Once it's past the field on this outfield, it's a certain fall.
Well, I reckon that's demoralising for the bowler, but it needs to bounce back quickly.
That's raced away to the boundary.
Well, that's a wonderful shot. He looks in great shape out there.
Batsmen are looking for 2.
He's done it well, but needs to keep his head down and take full advantage.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Very well played.
4. That was a fine shot for 4.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. Very good timing. Timed that to perfection. A beautifully timed shot for 4. He's played that beautifully. 4 more.
That's great cricket. He knew there wasn't a field.
He's got him.
That ball was travelling pretty quickly. He did well to cling onto it.
Let's have a look at that again. Oh, great shot. I can just imagine what's going through the bowler's head right now, and he won't be a happy man. They're appealing. I wonder what Hawkeye did. 10 runs from that over. Thin edge. Batsman coming back for 2. He's got the edge.
Oh, super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as in.
Batsmen are looking for 2. 2 more added. That's the end of another over. This will be his last over. Edge. That's out. Caught. Yet again, the batsman fails to follow the ball, and he's out.
Well, he picked the fielder out perfectly with that shot.
Let's take another look at that in replay. New batsman in, and absolute concentration required now. No run there. 6 runs taken from the over.
No ball.
Umpire signalling a no ball. Big shout. That could be out. It is.
That's a terrible call. He left his partner high and dry there.
Let's look at that again. Batsmen are looking for 2. That's a good shout. It's gone.
Well, they got themselves into a right mess there and paid the price.
Let's have a look at the action replay. Oh, that's a cracking shot. Great footwork. Beautiful shot.
He picked his spot well there.
He was onto that. Batsmen are coming back for 2. That's a confident appeal. The umpire isn't sure, so he's requesting the 3rd umpire.
They're tough ones for the umpire. We get to see it in slow motion or with Hawkeye over and over, but in the middle, they only get one shot at it at full speed.
Productive over for the batting side. Edged. Let's have a look at that again. New batsman in, and absolute concentration required now. Batsmen are coming back for 2.
It's all over. Well done to the winning team. They really seem to enjoy playing these 2020 matches.